Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be looking at Wonderment. This game is a mixture of everything chess is all about. I'm telling you, the fights from the opening with an incredible Sicilian, and then with a mixture of 1200 level calculation and amazement. You are going to see, you can't believe it. You can't believe it. Elias, who is blue pineapple chess, versus his opponent Pepe. This is, what flag is that? Is that Italy? Yeah, good, Italy. And of course Elias is from St. Vincent, because I am from St. Vincent. And incredible is an overstatement. Absolutely. You guys can say hello to YouTube. Okay, Elias's opponent opens with e4. And we know on this channel at this point that when Elias's opponent plays e4, Elias is going to be playing the Sicilian defense. So right out of the gate, these 1200 rated players are showing us that they know some theory. They understand the chess. You know what I'm saying? They know the openings that the grandmasters play. And it's all book move. And of course, when you are at 1200 level, you know that by the time you get to move 3, move 4, there is no more book, right? Book move is up to move 2 for 1200s. If you get up to move 2, book move, fantastic. But for these two, they are incredible. So they have up to 4 moves of theory, and then we have an absolute disaster. So right there already, Elias has thrown the game away. You can see from the eval bar, of course, you guys on YouTube are privileged to see it, but Elias doesn't know he has thrown the game away, so he's just cruising on as if nothing happened. And of course, his opponent found a great move, d5 here, to cause chaos in the position. Elias captures the pawn, opening up his king. His opponent recaptures, and now you see that there is problem, right? You kind of have to push. Well, now you have to move your knight somewhere, right? Let's see. Does Elias move the knight to the best square? You can move the knight up there. There may be a trade. You may lose a pawn, but that is better than what is about to ensue. Elias does none of that. He moves the knight forward, because forward ever, right? His opponent ignores him, develops the knight. He does not take advantage and immediately start an attack. And Elias plays d6 here. Fantastic move. He's going to develop the bishop. He's going to develop these pieces, and hopefully his opponent will give him some time to castle. But his opponent was quick enough. He kicked out the knight, chopped it off, gave him double pawns on the corner of the board. Who cares about you? Now, this is where the danger begins. The moment your opponent has castled like this, and you have a king in the middle of the board with an open file straight in front of him, hey, there is problem, right? There is trouble brewing in the position. But Elias doesn't care. Well, who cares about that? He develops his knight. His opponent checks him. He defends. What's the big deal? And he castles. Now, so far, if you ask me, I would say Elias has done fantastically well. He has somehow survived this opening. He's not as lost as I expected him to be. So this is fantastic. His opponent kind of wants to double on the bishop, right? He wants to capture this bishop. So he goes up. Elias tries to kick the bishop moves. And then he plays this move. Now, even at 2000, at 1900 level, I know how many times I have collapsed in a position because of this h6, g5 kind of move, both from the white side and from the black side. I have fallen into so many troubles, especially in faster time controls, bullets, blitz. You don't know exactly how to defend this position properly. So, of course, Elias's opponent sacrificed the knight. Brilliant move for 2 pawns, and now the king is naked. And you would think that, okay, Elias will start thinking to himself, wait a second, the king is naked. How do I protect my king? Maybe I should, I don't know, develop my bishop, try to put the bishop here. Maybe I should just move the king up 1 square so that this rook can swing over. Something to defend the king, right? Somehow. No, he doesn't care about that. He moved the king to h7, and he is lost again. Look at the eval bar. He is obviously lost. But hey, this is a 1200 game, and if the game ended here, we wouldn't be making this YouTube video. Elias's opponent has a lot of moves. Remember the rule in chess, for those of you that are beginners in chess. Look for checks, captures, and attacks. Checks, captures, and attack. If his opponent had done that in this position, and this is why you should always follow chess principles. If he said, wait, do I have a check in this position? There is a check right there. Queen, d3, check. And the king is toast. If you move the king somewhere, the rooks come to the open file, the queen is coming, this rook can swing over like this. This would have been a much better approach. But his opponent did not do it. His opponent just played a careless rook move like this. Okay. He has given Elias a chance. So Elias moves his own rook to the open file, right? You are attacking the bishop. Now if he checks you, you can kind of run away somehow maybe, or something like this. He checks, Elias moves with the king forward. Once again, he is moving the king along the light squares. He's moving the queen, or the king rather. Hello, Dao, what's up? Elias is moving the king along the light squares, allowing his opponent to get that same check. That check is always available for his opponent. His opponent does nothing about it. He moves the bishop out of the way. Mondio. And look at the bishop from hell. Pium. Elias grabs the rook in the corner of the board. On the corner of the board. Free rook. Yes. His opponent took, and guess what? Now, when you move your king, right? If you move your king anywhere, not anywhere, just move the king. Retreat the king back, right? Put this king in check, maybe lift your rook, bring your queen, something, right? This is winning for Elias. Now, where is the king going to move to? All of you on YouTube, you can pause the video and guess where this king is going to. If you have to move this king right now, where will you put the king? Will you put your king on h7 to give a discover check? Will you put your king on, I don't know, where else? Really, h7 looks like the only sensible move here. But if you said h7, you are wrong. You don't know how to play chess. Elias will show you the way. In this position, Elias played the move king f5 check. Now, this is fantastic. This is king on the hill kind of stuff right here. You're trying to get to the hill so that you basically win the game or something like that. And by the way, I posted a game on king of the hill yesterday, so look at the game, okay? Look at the game if you've not seen it. Look at that video if you've not seen it. It will be down there, link in the description. Elias played king f5. Whoa! This is just mind-blowing stuff. His opponent moved the king, of course. And Elias played the worst move of the game. Queen d7. Queen d7. Right? Queen d7 here. This is fantastic. Fantastic. And in this position, his opponent had mate in 7. You have to find the checks, right? Now, this is the only move literally that works in this position. Literally. If you play anything else, you still have an advantage, but it becomes tricky again, right? Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6, 7 or something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the heck? I can't count in Spanish anymore. But in this position, his opponent does not find queen d3 check. Again, if you're learning how to play chess, checks, captures, and attacks. Checks, captures, and attack. You have to look for the checks. You have to check if there's a capture and find a way to attack your opponent. That is the basic way to play chess. His opponent checked. He looked for checks to his credit. There are 2 checks. Whenever there are 2 checks, you have to ask yourself, why is one better than the other one? And in this position, his opponent played queen f3 check. He chose the wrong check. His opponent gave the wrong check, allowing Elias to get a chance to run with his king. look at this, to run with his king and allowing him trade, bring the other rook with check, and defend the position. So his opponent was going to try to play check and maybe try to get a repetition or something, but that did not work. Now Elias has defended the position. His opponent tried to do something. Elias moved his knight. He took a pawn. Okay, you covered the position. He brought his knight. Elias brought his queen, threatening checkmates on two different squares. His opponent went knight check, basically not really sacrificing the knight, but you know, slowing down the loss for now. Check. Elias sacrificed the rook for, I guess, no reason really, if you ask me. Check, 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 and the position is kind of winning. I mean, it's purely winning for black, but at 1200 level, this is any man's game really when you think about it. We have queen takes, and Elias brought his knight. Clearly he has bad intentions, right? He's planning to checkmate his opponent here, and in this position his opponent decided that b4 is the way to go. It seems he's not seeing the danger around his king, right? Elias goes check and withdraws the knight. Now you have check and then all sort of bad things. Check here, and Elias goes check. And this right here is the move that seals the deal, because we have knight check, the king is forced to the back rank, and you have to remember that the knight covers that square, and Elias delivers checkmate. Fantastic game by Elias. This is incredible stuff. If you're 1200 playing chess, I wish you all the best. Remember the principles: checks, captures, and attacks, right? Always look for checks, always look for captures, always look for attacks. If you're going to play the Sicilian, please learn more than 5 moves of the opening. Learn like 6-7 moves of whatever type of Sicilian it is you like to play. And that brings us to the end of this video. Congratulations to Elias for finding a way to swindle his opponent and win this game. Big up yourself, Elias. And to the rest of you on YouTube, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you click that subscribe button down there. Give the video a thumbs up, share it. Join us on Twitch. If you have fantastic games like this one, you can send them to me. I'm happy to see them. Send them in the Discord. If you don't have the link to the Discord, it will be in the description as well. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.